Dear colleagues, honorable guests, Azfar Arshad, and good evening. It's my honor and pleasure to welcome you all to our IAP's annual dinner and flood relief fundraiser. This event, unfortunately, we are holding after a gap of 2 years. The last event was held in 2019. Due to COVID, we could not have this event in the two subsequent years. Whilst we are all here to celebrate our achievements, I think our heart also goes out to the tens of millions of fellow Pakistanis, our brethren, who at this point in time are experiencing perhaps some of the worst climatic events and floods to hit Pakistan. The enormity of and the scale of the devastation caused by those floods are something that has not been experienced, at least in our generation. As per the last latest figures, more than 33 million people have been affected all over the country, mainly in Sindh, in Balochistan, in Central Punjab, as well as our APK province. This event, when we compare to the other major calamities that the country has experienced in 2010, that pales the area, the agriculture impact that has happened, close to 1 million head of cattle that have been lost due to these floods. The count unfortunately keeps going up. I'm talking of something like 1,600 people unfortunately who have perished, men, women, and children. So, I mean, it goes on, and the news that is coming in, this is not the last that we have heard. And because in these moments that the industry is talking about more than 3 million acres of farmland that have been impacted. Now, if you just try to imagine the scale of this, there are close to 8 million farm households in Pakistan. If 30% of that have been impacted by these floods, and you can imagine agriculture provides 50% of the labor, so how many people are going to be impacted? And this is where the agriculture insurance that the companies provide, be it the crop loan insurance scheme via the state bank and the different banks, or be it the area index scheme that's applicable in Punjab. I think billions of rupees will be paid out to the deserving farmers who will get an opportunity to prepare themselves to get ready for the next season, the rabi season that will commence in the next couple of months. This is just one aspect of this. There's a lot of damage to the telecommunication infrastructure. Again, that is something which is the insurance companies will come up and to the extent that those are insured, I'm sure they will be indemnified as soon as possible. And to talk about the infrastructure that has been impacted in the northern areas, again, those are figures that are coming up. We all remember December 2007, the impact that those events had on a large population of the country. I think the insurance industry has always been there and will continue to be there to support to whatever extent the penetration allows us. And this is something that we can all be very proud of. Coming back to the proceedings that I have to fulfill, I think I'll share with you some of the things that IAP and the Executive Committee has been doing in discussions with the Security Exchange Commission of Pakistan, the other regulatory authorities, as well as the revenue authorities. The industry has had several meetings with the SCCP, and as a result, two major developments that have happened. I'd like to share those with you. One is a long-standing issue of the industry with regards to the credit and surety rules that have been amended, and a new rule has come out where the cash margin requirement has been fixed. That was a long-standing demand of the industry, because the previous requirement was something which necessitated cash margin as a function of the retention, which actually meant encouraging companies to retain less, and that means additional flow out of capital from the country. So I think thanks to the SCCP, that request of the industry has been honored, and a new regime has been launched just recently. Another long-standing request of the industry, and this is, when I say long-standing, it really is long-standing. I'm talking of 3 decades, 2 decades and 3 decades. And some of my senior colleagues will bear me out. Is the Motor Vehicle Act 1937 or 1939 that is currently prevalent. So the good news is, finally, after decades of work by tens of different people, ICCP has now finally developed what they call the Road Safety Act 2022. So that has been made, and that now needs to be presented to the Assembly. That was supposed to be presented in April and May, but unfortunately there was a slight change in government, as we all know, so that has been slightly delayed. But the Road Safety Act has been prepared, and the critical thing in that is the request and the requirement of the industry to incorporate a no-claim, a no-fault model within that, so which means that every effective of a road traffic accident automatically qualifies for a certain benefits, which at this stage I think is 500,000 rupees. So that has been agreed, and it is there in the draft, and now we hope and expect that as soon as the political situation in the country settles, this draft will be accepted by the National Assembly and Senate and become law. So the Motor Vehicle Act 1939 will be replaced by a better Road Safety Act 2022. So this was another thing. I think that it's a good news for the industry, and again thanks to SSCP, things are moving there. We had in this last 1 year, we had a number of meetings with both the Commissioner of SSCP, and I think very kind of Azfar Arshad to initiate that, as well as the Chairman of SSCP, and a number of topics and issues were discussed, were highlighted and brought up, and obviously efforts made to resolve that. The major issue that the industry continues to face, is with respect to the taxation regime. A number of transactions, a number of processes, for example, there's a tax of reinsurance, there's also a tax on incomes, commission income of the agents, the life sector also has that. So a lot of discussions have happened on these fronts, whilst SSCP appreciates the position of the industry, but there are certain issues that falls outside of the scope, and the FPR and the SPR and the PRA, I think various discussions at various levels are ongoing. Another area which was discussed with SSCP, and I think hopefully some progress will be made, was to come up with a regime which can ensure that the outflow of reinsurance premium within the industries is optimized. Not regulated, but optimized. And I think work continues to be done in this regard, and hopefully the next committee is going to take this up with SSCP, and hopefully we're going to see some progress made on that front. Ongoing issues, a few ongoing issues were also discussed with SSCP. The industry obviously is facing, I'm sure most of us will know, especially from the non-life sector, that especially over the last couple of months, there have been serious issues with remittances, where the state bank does not allow remittance of certain above a certain level to proceed because of the conditions. So a lot of discussions and resolutions are had, and I believe the IAP is going to now take this up directly with the state bank of Pakistan to see how this matter of the industry can be addressed. A lot of other background informative things have happened, discussions with the revenue authorities. Recently, the new budget that came in, that unfortunately disallowed tax credit and tax incentive in addition to the mutual fund industries for life policies and health policies. This is again something which the IAP took up at various levels with SSCP, as well as with the Ministry of Finance and the Ministry of Commerce. But unfortunately, this political situation and the economic situation of the country was such that our proposals were not accepted at this stage. But I think the EC will continue to work with the federal government on this to make sure that as soon as the financial burden eases, I think we are able to revert back to the position that we were before. And this is very important because at one stage when we talk of increasing the insurance penetration, these steps, small steps, we feel go counter to that and create a hindrance in increasing the insurance penetration of Pakistan, which is very critical. Before I end this speech, two things. One, to the award recipients. Thank you very much, all of the award recipients, for coming up. And on behalf of the IAP and behalf of the entire industry, I will thank you for your efforts and hard work that the award recipients have put in over the long duration, from 20 years, 30 years. The industry is highly indebted to your services, and thank you very much for allowing us to acknowledge this. Within this category, there are two colleagues of ours who unfortunately are not present, and for them I'd like to tell their families, their children, and Mr. Arif's wife, that you can be very proud of your father and your husband for the work that they have done for this industry. Truly appreciated. To my colleagues at the EC, thank you very much for reposing this trust in me. I value and honor the support that I have received throughout this year, as well as from senior colleagues in the industry who have supported the IAP and the EC during this year, enabling us to do whatever little we can. And I also take this opportunity to welcome the new EC, and I hope and I pray that the good work continues and EC is able to solve all the other problems of the insurance industry. Thank you very much.